God bless God's people on this wonderful Saturday evening. Welcome to another Straight Truth Moment with PLS, better known as Pastor Lankford Stephens III of Lankford Outreach Ministries. I was just sitting here on Saturday evening. I just wanted to jump on real quick and just talk to you guys on a Straight Truth Moment. Just give you something to think about. I made this statement a while back to myself, and I hope it can help somebody. And I asked the question, and I proposed this question to myself. If God was like me, where would I be? I need somebody to go with me on this Saturday evening and ask yourself the same question. If God was like me, where would I be? Sometimes when I get tired, my body's wore down and my mind is tired, I might take a day off from work so I can rest up and recoup, for a better saying. What if God took a day off? What if he decided that today I'm not going to wake Lankford up? Or for that matter, today I'm not going to wake the world up until next week, because I just want to take a day off. If God was like me, where would I be? We deal with God as humans on a need basis only, not just because. We have turned God into a fixer. Come fix me. Come heal me. Come get me out this dilemma. Deliver me from this trial. Let me get back on my feet. Lord, I promise you I won't do it no more, knowing I'm going to do it again. And then, Lord, just go on about your business, God. I see you when the next circumstance or trial comes my way. If God was like me, where would I be? We really don't realize the priority of God until we get ourselves in a hole. I'm challenging you today on Straight Truth to change that narrative. Learn to picture yourself as God and say, well, if he was like me, where would I be? Am I dependable? Can God count on me like I can count on him? Okay. God said he loved those who worship him in spirit and truth. Why do I not have a desire to worship God and give him the glory, but I have the desire to be validated and given glory by others on earth, be seen all the time? Okay. God is unseen, but he's on the scene. Okay. All my body functions, my heart, and everything that keeps me alive is controlled by God, and yours as well. Yet, God don't seem to get our attention until those functions begin to deteriorate or break down. If God was like me, where would I be? I challenge you on this Saturday evening to really start thinking about your relationship with God. How do you treat God? Right? Again, what if God decided to treat you the way you treat him? What would you be? Okay. If you called out to God and God said, I'm tired today, I'm not doing any provisions today. The grocery store is closed. The shop is not open. If if God was like me, what would I be? I really want you to think about that. Preachers preach every single week. But preaching can't save you. You have to have a personal relationship with God yourself. You have to have that pulling of the Spirit in you. Come alive and want to be with God. He's not going to force you. But I always wonder, none of us could stand God to do an experiment on if he was like me, what would I be? If God decided to say, I'm going to be like you today, or I'm going to be like you for 6 months. However you treat me, I'm going to treat you. You don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. You don't feed me, I'm not going to feed you. Okay. You got to really think about those things, right? You don't have to just wait till you get older. You got to think about them now. Don't think about when your body is sick or you get a bad diagnosis from the doctor. Think about them now. From the perspective, if God was like me, where would I be? That means I need to be a better me. Okay? I need to make God really a priority. Right? And not just a conveniency. I need you to think about that. Because no matter what you hear from any preacher, prophet, any man or woman of God on this earth, until you change your behavior and willingly come to God, you're still going to stay in the same place. Jesus told us in John 15:5, without me, you can do nothing. I think that's one of the most unbelieved scriptures in the world. Because many of us still believe we can do it on our own. And that's a fact. Well, what you mean, Pastor? That's a fact. Look at your actions. Look at what you do. Look how many times you say I, me, during the course of a day. Okay. Do you pray? Okay. Some of us don't pray until we go to a funeral. Okay. It's easy to cry out to God when you're in trouble. But what about crying out to God when you're doing good? If God was like me, what would I be? I want you to think about that. I look forward to ministering tomorrow morning on Sunday worship to you guys. I got a special message for you guys. But I just wanted to jump on and just give you something to think about while you're going about your day. Right? God don't take no days off. And you got to realize this too. What is God really waking you up for? Is he waking you up every day just to do you? Or is he waking you up every day to do him? Okay. Okay. There's a saying that young people saying today, and some of the older people, hey, I'm going outside. Well, God need to be inside. You can go outside and play in the world, but what about your inside? It's time to let God inside. And I guarantee you, if you let God on the inside, your desires on the outside might change. Matter of fact, I know they will. So let's keep that in mind on this Saturday evening as you chilling or whatever you're doing. Ask yourself that same question and bring yourself into a reality check and start making God the priority that he deserved to be. If God was like me, where would I be? God bless you. It's been another Straight Truth Moment with PLS, better known as Pastor Lankford Stephens III of Barren Fruit Outreach Ministries. I look forward to seeing you guys on tomorrow. Take care.